New Batman v Superman trailer. Yay. So a new Batman v Superman trailer debuted last night, and for me there was three big takeaways. First thing being that Superman and Batman apparently grow up to be grown men versions of Regina George and Gretchen Wieners fighting over the same boy that they both have a crush on, because that was literally like a minute and 3 seconds of the trailer of those two pretty much just butting heads and bitching at each other, both seemingly knowing who one another was, but kind of taking like passive-aggressive shots at each other, and it was weird. The second thing is that these superheroes are going to destroy the fuck out of their city once again, as if that wasn't already done in Man of Steel. Like, how is Metropolis rebuilt already from what they did in Man of Steel? Like, at some point, you're not really a hero anymore if you're causing billions of dollars of damage, especially if it's in this case where it's two superheroes that basically have this petty fight, whatever it may be, over, that are just fighting each other and destroying everything. And three, shit's gonna get real at the end, and Wonder Woman's gonna swoop in, and they're like, she with you? No, I thought she was with you. And that is... yeah, whatever. I don't want to sound like I'm shitting all over the notion of this movie because I'm pretty excited for it. I'll probably still go see it opening weekend, but these trailers have done really nothing to excite me, and I think a lot of that has to do with how uninspiring Man of Steel was for me. I think Henry Cavill's good as Superman. I think he's really good even, but the story of that movie was just so jumbled and not really having any flow. It wasn't much of an origin story as much as if it was just kind of Superman's here now and people don't understand him, but I'll try to make them understand me by destroying your city while I'm fighting with this other guy that has the same powers of me, but you should trust me because I'm the one that came out victorious. It's weird to me, and we have Batman who comes in and just seems angry about it all, even though they've seemed to establish based on the shots in the trailer that Batman was in Metropolis, or Bruce Wayne rather, was in Metropolis and has been personally affected by this whole thing, essentially not trusting Superman on behalf of the human race. So where they go from there, I don't know. Lex Luthor is obviously going to play into things, and with Jesse Eisenberg playing that character, or I guess the son of Lex Luthor who still goes by the same name, that part of the trailer actually intrigued me a little bit because I don't really know what to expect from that. It looks a little bit awkward and unnatural, but at least I have some idea that maybe there could be character development there, and maybe there could be some depth to that to actually be intriguing throughout the movie. Honestly, I think one of the biggest things is that when you're going to have heroes clash, kind of like we saw in the trailer for Captain America Civil War, it helps for these heroes to have a backstory that we have seen them have integrity and have composure as a hero to put their personal struggles to the side and do what's best for the greater good. And while I think that will eventually happen in the end, we haven't really seen that with these characters, with Henry Cavill as Superman, certainly not Ben Affleck as Batman, where they have basically come together and done good before, so that when they do butt heads with one another, it hurts us as an audience to see them quarreling like that, because we know that they're capable of better, and we know that you guys, you've got to work past this, but we don't have that attachment with them, and I think, in a sense, Marvel has that advantage because they have had previous films before that, but it doesn't seem like DC took any bit of a play out of Marvel's playbook there. In the end, this trailer really didn't do anything to excite me. Maybe that's partly because I wasn't impressed at all by Man of Steel, and a lot of the visuals in this, especially with the two heroes fighting each other, seems to be reflective, or at least somewhat of a rehash, of how they did that whole huge final battle scene from Man of Steel, where it's just mounds of destruction after mounds of destruction, big punch from the other guy. There was nothing about it that really did anything for me, and it seems like they're going that direction again, where almost in a sense Zack Snyder's directorial style here seems to be reflective of Michael Bay, where it's like, let's see how many explosions and shit we can destroy and call it a movie. And I don't like that, but again, I'm intrigued, and barring just a complete slaughtering of early reviews, I'll still be there opening weekend. But again, not much going for me with this trailer, which is weird because a couple days ago when they did that trailer of just Superman coming down in that little like tunnel, and you have Batman that's tied up, and he just walks up and takes off the mask, like that had intrigue of like a reveal of an oh my gosh, that's who you are type of moment. But this trailer didn't have anything like that. But that is just my thoughts about the trailer. If you have any thoughts of your own, please feel free to share them in the comments below. If you know what those flying bug things were at one point in the trailer, that's cool too. Tell me about those. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want more like it. I've been doing trailer reviews pretty much like everyone else lately, because it's exciting. There's a lot of cool movies on the horizon, so why not talk about them? Anyway, feel free to share your comments wherever, and thanks for watching, everybody.